Today we are diving into, no pun intended, but we are diving into some agenda piece, some One Piece agendas. Specifically today we are talking about the Mihawk agenda piece, right? That, well, what is it basically? That Mihawk's a fraud, something like that, right? I got a lot of Reddit posts that I pulled up from my editor, the Otaku Dad, who, big One Piece fan, so he can kind of guide me through this. And we're gonna be talking about this. I'm gonna be exploring all this. I don't use Reddit, so just keep that in mind. All right, I have no clue what the hell's going on here. If you enjoy the video, click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and check out my One Piece reactions, all right? So the first post from 25 days ago on the One Piece power scaling subreddit, interview with Mihawk. Okay, if you still consider Shanks a swordsman and he's stronger now compared to when you fought him, why don't you fight him anymore? That's a good point. Okay, next question. Why did you postpone the fight with Vista during Marineford? I just thought it was advantageous for both of us. You know, a little answer in order to navigate, get around it. It's a good point. Yo, these are bringing up some good points here. Skip the fourth slide. Got you. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. I will skip the... We're on the third slide here. Yeah, it would be advantageous for Vista since he can make an effort to save Ace. So what was the advantage for you? So that I could chill with the other warlords. It's kind of funny. All right, skipping the fourth slide. Here we go. We're good? Okay. So when did you get the title of WSS? What, World's Strongest Swordsman? Was it during your duels with Shanks? No, of course not. Then, then it would have said that I defeated him during the duels in the manga, but it doesn't say that. It's a good point. It's a good point. So did you get the title after Shanks lost his right arm? Yo, dang. I plead the fifth. Quick question now. Why don't you fight Fujitora now, now that you are no longer a warlord? Why don't you fight Fujitora? Oh, yeah. I don't fight blind men and devil fruit users. That's the excuse there? Okay. I mean, not finding blind men, that's a good excuse. But also, I guess we've seen some instances of him avoiding confrontations with devil fruit users. Will the rematch with Vista happen? No, he doesn't care about the title. Almost nobody does except my fans. Damn. Yo. Damn. Will you fight Zoro in the final war? I don't fight one-eyed... Wait, I don't fight one-eyed has-beens. Okay, dude. Yeah, thank you for the interview, I mean, Mihawk. Final question. What kind of sound do you make? Quack. Oh, because he be ducking fights. Damn. Yo, they roasting the fuck out of Mihawk, but that's the agenda, bro. That's the agenda. Mihawk is a fraud. There's evidence. There certainly is some evidence. All right, next up is a clip of Charlie, Moist Critical, talking about this same thing.
Also opened my third eye to a painful revelation that I may not know what the One Piece is yet, but I do know what the one truth is, that Mihawk is a fraud. Mihawk clashed briefly with Vista in the Marineford arc, and it became abundantly clear that this man might just not be the world's greatest swordsman. Maybe he's like King from One Punch Man, where everyone just perceives him as this unbeatable, indomitable force of nature. But
oh, no!
We haven't seen Mihawk do a single fucking thing since he clashed with Zoro at the Baratie like 20 years ago. Like, it is so sad. Like, it is actually so sad. He just gets by on aura and aura alone.
That is true, though. He does really get by on aura and aura alone. Damn, dude. Even Charlie has picked up the Mihawk is a fraud agenda. That's crazy. It's like a universal truth, I guess. Meet Leech Hawk. Damn. AKA the world's strongest title man. Damn. Marine Hunter runs from Marines, then becomes subordinate to a literal clown. Damn. Kaido's top 5? No. Oda's top 12? No. Sword Swallower's top 0. He beat Goku. Huh? I don't understand this. They call me 007. 0 drive, 0 actual feats, 7 cherry-picked data book statements from 20 years ago. Damn. My face when I'm in a Yonko crew and have to do Yonko crew things. Damn, dude, that's... Bro, this man Oda got to do something for this man. Yo, you gotta help him, bro. He is struggling. It's only, I don't know if this exists in the Japanese audience though, right? Cashes in East Blue bounties to restock on black paint for his sword. Damn. His fans are really just Loro fans in disguise. Yo! Bro, what the fuck? So low-key part of hating on Mihawk is a little hating on Zoro as well? I guess there's probably a subsection of the Mihawk is a fraud. Title Man, right? There's a subsection that is also part of the hating Zoro fans. Or hating Zoro fandom. Mihawk is just Zoro's upscale? God damn. Wants to measure the distance between him and a stage... Okay, damn, bro. Stage 4 cancer still destroyed Marine Ford. Oh, that's wild. Yo, stage 4 cancer is in reference to Whitebeard? That's crazy. Hey, bro, this shit is so fucking mean. Yonko level stalled, blocked by Crocodile, pre-gear second Luffy victim. Doflamingo, cracker victim. Pause. Jozu, YC3. Oh, Yonko commander. Oh, that makes sense. Listen, I'm not big in the whole Reddit, these acronyms, bro. There'd be acronyms everywhere. Vista, 5th Division commander, aka YC3. YC5. Damn. Give me freedom, give me fire, give me excuses to avoid fighting strong enemies or I retire. God damn. The world's strongest title man agenda. Oof. Meet title man. Get actual feats? No, Habibi spam ancient data books. Oh my God. Give me freedom, give me fire, give me fodder or I retire. Defeat someone noteworthy? Nah. Defeat East Blue Zoro. Damn. Keep my promises? No, I'd rather sneak attack and keep getting defeated. God damn. Roasting this man, Mihawk, dude. Yo, damn. It's part of the agenda that he paints his sword. He never even made it a black sword through experience, creating it, honing it. Just paints it. You didn't swap out the paint cans in the back room, did you? I did, for a shiny shock pink. Why? Ahoy, boy toy. Oi, ghost girl. No reason. Damn. Mihawk fraud agenda is back. Why is it all redacted? Breaking news, Mihawk is furious after his Amazon Prime black paint order was stolen by Trump to redact the Epstein file. Damn. Yo, connecting the redaction of the Epstein files to Mihawk's fraud agenda is wild. Hey, this is a duel. Blood, you're using too much hockey. Why are you trying? Wait, what are you trying to say? Stop using the only thing that I taught you during the 2-year time skip. It has nothing to do with being swordsman. Yo, fucking hell, dude. Hey, people fucking don't like Mihawk. That's crazy, dude. Oda's top 12. This is Oda's top 12. Oda, argue with. Oda's top 12 are Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, Buggy, Akainu, Dragon. Oh, this is the one person that was hinted. Oh, yo, I'm glad that this doesn't spoil. This is the one person that was hinted at that we didn't get to see. Okay, cool. Emu, Kobe. Are we still calling him Aokiji? Do we call him Kuzan now? I don't know if I can ever remember to call him Kuzan. It's kind of hard. I've been calling him Aokiji for so long. Aokiji's fine? Okay, good. Garling, Figureland, and my dog Sabo. What is the meme here? Argue with Oda. Oh, is this an actual panel at some point? Yo, and you're right. So these are supposed to be the biggest, the strongest, and Mihawk is not listed here. Zoro's not either. Nah. Oh, okay. So let me guess. Yo, actually, fuck. Never mind. I don't know if I can make that. I was gonna make this statement. Counterpoint. What people say is probably something along the lines of, oh, they're not including people beneath, right? So yeah, Zoro's not listed here because Luffy. Mihawk's not listed here because Buggy. But that doesn't work, right? Because Kuzan's listed here, but he's underneath Blackbeard. Sabo's listed here, but he's underneath Dragon. Garp's not listed here, which is kind of crazy. Damn. All right, it's very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Fraud Hawk. This is the top 12, the ones with the strongest wills, the power to not doubt themselves. All are admiral level or higher. Argue with Oda. All are admiral level or higher. Well, Garp's not listed here. Do we no longer put Garp on that same, you know what I mean? And what about Rayleigh? Yeah. And Sengoku. They too old now, I guess? They're the old regime, so they don't get to be listed? Yes, he's washed. Garp is considered dead, I think. Yeah, that's kind of like maybe the reasoning for not including Garp in my eyes. Maybe because they don't want to, like, maybe Oda doesn't want to emphasize Garp right now, so that way it can be a big deal later when Garp is back. What about, none of the giants are listed. I would imagine that Loki's gotta be, like, there's a whole Elbaf arc we're about to get. I imagine Loki's gotta have some sort of, you know what I mean? Well, I don't think this is Loki, but I did kind of think it might be. Yeah, Zoro. What is the reason for not including Zoro and Mihawk? Damn, dude. Fuck. Only 3 of these guys listed are swordsmen, by the way. 1, 2, and Figarland, I would assume, is also. I mean, I'm assuming this guy's a swordsman if his fucking panel has a sword, right? But also, low-key, Shanks is kind of a little more than a swordsman. He's also a hockey man, you know what I mean? He's the big hockey guy. I don't think anyone else here is like a swordsman. He's a pipe man. Buggy is, I don't even know. Blackbeard ain't no fucking swordsman. He is devil fruit powers. Devil fruit powers, hockey, devil fruit powers. Low-key dragon, we don't even fucking know. I mean, I don't know. Emu, I would imagine more along the line of devil fruit powers. Hockey, devil fruit powers. Damn, bro, that's crazy. All right, last one. Damn. This is all of them, right? Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, damn. This is a follow-up to that meme. They're taking pictures of these guys. Sorry, you're not on the list, buddy. Damn, that's Oda fucking hell. Damn, bro, that is tough. That is tough. The One Piece agenda, man. This is a tough agenda for Mihawk fans. I can't imagine that there's a ton of Mihawk fans. I would imagine that Zoro fans are the ones that really take a hit the most from this agenda. Because Zoro trained under Mihawk, and if Mihawk is a fraud, then... All right, so what do you think about him now? What do I think about Mihawk now? He's a fraud. He is a fucking fraud, dude. I've never really looked at all this evidence, man. All this evidence. When you really compile all this evidence, what the fuck has he done? Really, truly. What has he done? They claim he's this. They claim he's that. They claim, oh yeah, well, way back when the series started, they hyped up Mihawk just for him to literally pop up every once in a while and then make it seem like he's something. Holy shit, he really is nothing. He hasn't done shit. Even in the moments where he's like maybe doing something, right? His clash with Vista during Marineford, he didn't really do shit. It's not like that freaking, what happened there doesn't put him, it doesn't like, solidify his place. That shit doesn't make us go, oh yes, this is the Mihawk that deserves the title of the strongest swordsman. This is the one that we must say is the best. No. And that's the only time we've seen outside of when he fought fucking Zoro and like beat him with a tiny little sword. Sure, good job. You beat Zoro when he couldn't do shit, but used 3 swords. That's all Zoro could do back in the day, was use 3 swords. He didn't know how to do all this other shit that he's come to know. I think the Mihawk fraud agenda is real. See, this is the problem with One Piece. Literally some of the quote best strongest characters are only spoken of in past tense. All the Rogers lore pirates, Shanks, Dragon, Mihawk, even the Celestial 5 or whatever, Garp, where I'm at Egghead, Blackbeard has barely done shit. Literally, they're all frauds. Well, here's the thing. I can counter you. Because one thing I will not fucking stand for is somebody saying that there's a problem with One Piece. Oh, we got an issue with that. I will not stand for that. There are no problems with One Piece. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna let that shit slide. The best, strongest characters are only spoken of past tense. All the Rogers lore pirates. Yeah, ain't nobody around during that time, bro. They're all gone. They're literally all gone. And the only ones that are left are old men. You think the old men are still capable of handling the young guys? No, they're old now. Sure, some of them are still capable. Maybe they can keep up with the young guys, but now all they can do is maybe go toe to toe, maybe at best, because they're no longer the young guy. Dragon, I will say, Dragon, Shanks, those are like kind of valid because we never see them do anything. It's very possible we can treat these things like a fine wine. Once you open that bottle, you have to drink it. Now, you can bring out the bottle and show people, which is what I would say has been done with Shanks. The bottle's been brought out and shown. Mihawk's being brought out and shown does not even come close to Shanks's being brought out and shown. What we've seen from Shanks is way more impressive than what we've seen from Mihawk by miles. I have a lot of respect for Shanks as a fighter. When we see him do his hockey shit, God, that motherfucker is wild, bro. I will say Dragon, kind of a fucking fraud, bro. This was covering the agenda piece specifically for Mihawk being a fraud, okay? Very interesting. My eyes are opened up to this fraud. This fake black sword wielding fraud. This never fucking done a thing fraud. My eyes are now open. I've seen the light. I can see it, and it's so bright. If you enjoy this video, click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.